This is David, CEO, charismatic, visionary. He built his company from a garage startup to a global name. Everyone knows him. Everyone wants to be him. But today, David is tired. Not of the work, but of the spotlight. So for the first time in years, David steps away from it all and heads for a quiet coastal retreat. The ocean breeze, the sound of waves, no meetings, no emails. David finally breathes. But the attention follows him. Selfies, autographs, paparazzi. He smiles for the crowd. But inside, he's still searching for something real. And then he sees her.
Bathsheba, a talented photographer capturing candid moments around the resort. She's focused, free-spirited, and completely unaware that David is watching her through her own lens. They meet. It starts with a compliment about her work, a coffee, a walk on the beach, two souls, clicking like a shutter.
David knows she's married. She mentions her husband, Uriah, a humanitarian doctor on overseas deployment. David wrestles with guilt, but also with loneliness. Should he leave it at friendship, or is this something deeper? That night, under the sunset, he makes a decision. It begins quietly, a late-night visit, words left unspoken, emotions louder than logic. The line blurs, and for a moment the world fades away, except for the two of them. But moments end, and consequences follow. Back in the city, the rhythm resumes. David returns to work, Bathsheba to her home. Then, the message. She's pregnant. David freezes. Everything he worked for, his image, his integrity, now at risk. He doesn't panic. He plans. David arranges for Uriah to return home, an unexpected reward trip for his work abroad. He hopes Uriah will spend time with Bathsheba and never suspect the truth. But Uriah is loyal. He refuses to enjoy comfort while his team is still overseas. David's plan begins to crumble.
Uriah's loyalty cuts deep. While others rest, he stands firm. He doesn't know the secret, but his honor speaks volumes. David feels the weight of it, but instead of confessing, he takes a darker path. David signs the order. Uriah is sent to the most dangerous part of the mission field. David watches silently as the call ends. Days later, the news arrives. Uriah is gone. Bathsheba mourns. David hides. The world moves on. David brings Bathsheba into his life. On the outside, it looks like compassion. On the inside, guilt eats at him. He sleeps, but not peacefully. He speaks, but not truthfully. Until one day, someone calls him out.
Nathan, David's longtime advisor and friend, invites him to lunch. Over coffee, Nathan tells a story about a man who stole the only lamb of a poor neighbor, even though he had everything. David explodes in anger. That man deserves justice. Nathan looks at him. David, you are that man. Silence. No anger. No excuses. Just truth.
David breaks, not in shame, but in honesty. He confesses, publicly. He steps down for a season, rebuilds what was broken. Bathsheba remains, strong, gracious, their child a new beginning. From failure came growth. From guilt came grace. And in the end, David learned that even the greatest fall can be part of a greater redemption.